is cranked back up here.
Entering play call. You have 7
The
options.
Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
Shot by wheel.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Buys a little extra time. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pattern.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Inside zone.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Harden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Here we go.
Looking for a crease, it's Payne. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
The Horned Frogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Hoover. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Option is set.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
You have 15 options.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And everybody in the
Option
stadium
set.
knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That last completion sets them up on second down.
Here we go.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Plucks it out of the air. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. And forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McAllister. Still on his feet. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
You have 15 options.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
There are 6 categories.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The sure hands, it's Harden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 25. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the
Entering
34.
play ball, coach suggestions.
And I kind of like how the
Priority
running back didn't mess around.
categories.
Like,
Shot
just
by
get
wheel,
downhill when you
slot
see an
cross,
opening. A lot of times they
on
close so
wheels.
fast, man. Be decisive,
Wheel switch.
stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Down. Double right.
Looking to fire. The quick out. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive
Entering
moving,
play
and they've
ball,
got it at the 45.
screen.
Well, this defense is going to have to
Field
find a
red,
way to
white,
start
black.
mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so
PhD
most people would
mid-draw.
think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Fire. On point.
They go to the draw. This junior making his presence felt
Entering
and
play
making the
ball,
stop after a
coach
short gain.
suggestions. Priority.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of
Fire,
scrimmage.
slide.
And how about the defensive line
Jet
doing
sweep.
a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ready.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Get set. Over, over, over.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Fires left. The short hands. It's Rodgers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And option is set to PhD draw.
Ready.
The Horned Frogs are on the move.
42.
They'll try to pop the draw. Found that crease, and they knock him down
Entering
after a pickup of
Isaiah.
5 to the 32.
Inside zone.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Ready.
And the Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Oh, out of space. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Power out.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Reload.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the
Entering play
1-yard
ball,
line right on the doorstep
inside
of
zone.
Pater.
Inside
And
zone.
running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Roll it. Roll it.
Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Enter. Option is set
Getting
to
set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
entering
They
play
marched
ball.
72
Field
yards,
actions.
and they
Kickoff
capped it
method
off with a
selected.
1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brinson. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's McAllister. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Handoff from the shotgun. At the 45, on its way. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air, it's Hoover. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Payne. Plows through the defense. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, TCU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oaks.
Lining up for the PAT.
Attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Cover 6 invert.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the back. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. They go to the wide receiver screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Harden. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
6 categories.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Under fire. Got a man. It's Harden. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up, breaks into the open. Gives it the big stiff arm. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And man, they're taking advantage right now.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Battle. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Option is set to.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Unlock.
Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And the Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary
Entering
football.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have
Ready to
15
try the
options.
point after.
Attempt is selected.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
There are 6 categories.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
There are 6 categories.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
There are 6 categories.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Harden. Tripped up for the tackle.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Finding open areas. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Wants to throw on 1st down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Buys a little time. On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle, it's Rogers.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Red option.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards in the ball game. This dude has been on point.
Option is set to.
And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Running back searching for a hole. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Coach suggestions.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Jennings. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Mustangs will punt this one away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Touchdown, TCU! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Entering play call.
Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense.
Selected.
They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
PHP base.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Thrust that arm out. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Gonna run it. It's Barnes. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, showed a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish. And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Got it behind the line. It's Maryland.
Entering play call.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Option is set to
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another